For me, the Aussie coast is all about sun, sea and
sharks, which is why you won't catch me anywhere near the wet stuff. Yeah, you're a braver man than I am.
Hey, that was epic.
Well, I thought you might need a nice warm drink at the end of that.
Oh, I'm exhausted. You've seen the size of some of those waves.
It's terrifying. It looks like all that stuff wants to kill you.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You've seen how many people are here. I mean, this is literally a way of life out here, isn't it?
But that's one of the reasons why I brought you in. I've got an idea for a really iconic surf wagon. I think you're going to enjoy this one. I'll tell you a bit more about it once you get dried up and cleaned up.
All right, well, hold on to that. I'll go and get changed.
Now, if I was to say to you, what's the ultimate surf wagon, and this vehicle was also known as a passion wagon, what would you say?
The Sandman.
The Sandman, that icon of the 1970s.
Well, it really is an icon. They were such crazy colours as well. I remember they were oranges, they were greens, yellows.
They were embraced by the youth culture because you could go surfing and then throw a mattress in the back and
have a little bit of
dalliance, yes. No car says Aussie surf culture more than the Sandman.
Yes, it was a genius move by Holden to take their drab panel van, add some cosmetic touches, and boom, create a dream on four wheels for the nation's youth.
The Sandman was only on sale for 6 years, but it was long enough for this humdrum workhorse to become an icon that still endures today. Now, the only problem with the Sandman is the price. I've seen them advertised anywhere between 120,000 and 150,000 Australian dollars.
That's insane. We can't pay that sort of money.
No, we're not. We're on our way to go and see a Holden WB, which is a 1970s panel van that basically looks exactly the same, and it's being offered to us at 20,000 Australian dollars, about 10 grand in our money.
What? More than $100,000 less? Just because it doesn't say Sandman?
Correct. Obviously, to turn it into the ultimate surf wagon, there's going to have to be a few adaptations to it, but that's what we're here for.
First, it's got to be reliable. We need to make sure the engine's good, but also we don't want any of that brightly coloured paintwork to be bubbling up with things like rust, and that's got to be something we've got to look very closely at. OK, yeah. When you said brightly coloured paintwork, we need to sort of manage your expectations about that. I know these things fade over time, but with a bit of a polish, you can bring those bright colours back to life, so I'm not worried about anything like that.
OK, good. I'm glad you said that. And hopefully my old trader mate Richard will surpass Elvis's expectations. He specialises in luxury classics.
Come on then.
Right, you're going to like this. You ready?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
It's a hearse.
I can see why you would say that, but it's not. This is a WB Holden. It's lovely. It's got this weird shape. It's got torque thrust wheels. It's got big slab size to it. Look, it's got windows in the side. What's not to like?
It doesn't scream fun, does it?
Yeah, it looks like a fun vehicle. I mean, we could make it more fun, I'm sure. Richard, hello, mate. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. It's been a very long 10 years, Richard.
Nice to meet you.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while.
You're trying to sell us a hearse.
That's not a hearse.
It's exactly what I just said. So, Richard, why should we buy this vehicle? What's good about it?
Oh, look, it's a beautiful panel van. Back in the late 70s or early 80s, this was it.
What, when things were black and white?
Yeah, exactly.
Does it come with a big wooden box in the back, or?
No.
See, look, you're starting to turn around, aren't you? I can feel it happening right now. Look inside. You know, bench seat.
Yeah, that is a classic.
It's a classic thing, isn't it? The dashboard's all there, no cracks on the top of the dash. All the trim's all right, isn't it?
It's a cool-looking thing in there, isn't it? I have to say, it's nice.
Okay, well, let me show you the good stuff out the back. You know, we think Range Rover come up with a split tailgate, but back in the 1970s, Holden, look, we're doing a split tailgate. This one's got sand in it by the looks of it, and look at this.
That is good, isn't it? Because it makes it so much easier to slide your coffin into the back.
Yes, I mean, I can Now it is open. I can actually see that you could actually just, yeah.
Have you got any flowers, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Flowers on it. It's
My
nice and
biggest
solid.
thing is we've got to change the colour. We have to be able to change the colour. And my problem with that is, as you said, it's a big old vehicle. A paint job is not going to be cheap.
Maybe we could put some stickers or I don't know, decorate it somewhere.
One really big sticker.
Engine, Richard, can we have a look at it?
Absolutely.
Yep. Right. Oh, look at that.
It used to be white. It's not even an originally black car. It used to be white. Someone's repainted it in black.
It has been painted once before, which means if we did, we could do it again.
Yeah.
See?
I just want to make sure, for my own peace of mind, that there's nothing wrong with it, that it's inside, it's all as good as it can be.
Well, why don't you pull your dipstick out and play with your plugs like you normally do, and I will look through that paperwork,
Sounds
Richard.
great.
Yep, where is it? This
Just
way?
over here. Yep.
Got to say, it is relatively rust-free, and that is a massive bonus, because that would be my very first concern with this. These things spend their life going to and from the beach, where salt water is blasted the side of the car in wind and rain, and these things can suffer as a result. It's certainly not immaculate under there, but you wouldn't expect it to. It's a car from the 1970s. The trouble is, I'm still not sure how we can turn an old black van into anything that resembles an iconic Sandman. Part of this whole vehicle, this whole scene that we're trying to pitch this car into is a look. It's got to look the part, it's got to feel the part, and at the moment, it looks anything but a surf wagon.
Looks like it's up to me to find a positive, Sten.
165 spent, 315, 312, 738, 317, 762. It's had thousands spent on it, isn't it? So, yeah, that's got a very, very good service history.
Absolutely, yeah.
OK. Well, listen, mate, if you wouldn't mind, can we take it for a test drive?
Absolutely, no problem.
Top man. Right.
Take it out then.
I can't wait.
Well, mate, all you need is your flip-flops, your sunnies and your surfboard, and we're on our way to the beach.
Well, I feel like all I need is a dark suit with some sort of top hat, and we should be doing about 5 miles an hour, paying respects or something.
I love it. The steering's got some positivity to it. It feels really good under my right foot.
Well, I was going to say, it's got that big old straight six engine in it, massive. It's what is it, 3 point?
A 3.3 litre.
Right.
Hold on to your hat when I tell you that they managed to squeeze a whole 112 horsepower out of that massive 3.3 litre engine.
Yeah, it's not a race car, it's a cruiser, isn't it? Look, I'm fully on board with the idea of turning this into a surf wagon, and I'm starting to see that vision. But it's got to look the part. If you're cruising down to the beach, in amongst all the other surfers, you don't want to be the guy that turns up in a hearse.
OK, well, that's going to be a bit of a problem for me, because Richard is asking 20,000 Australian dollars. For us, it's about £10,000.
Yeah.
But top end we could sell this for is probably $30,000, because it's not an original Sandman.
It's never going to be a Sandman,
Right,
is
so
it?
that gives us 10 grand. I know 10 grand sounds like a lot of money, but, you know, a paint job on one of these could be 10 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be. So we have to devise a very clever way to do it.
Well, listen, I think we should go for it. If we can get it for that price, and we can figure out a way to change the colour on the cheap. And if we can't, maybe we open a funeral business.
We are a little bit worried. Or I say we, it's the royal we. I think he's a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Just about how much we're going to have to spend to turn it into what we need it to be, that's all.
When we spoke on the phone, you said you wanted 20,000 Australian dollars for
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, thank you so much, Richard.
No
we
worries.
Can't believe it, yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm confident we've got a good deal. We just need a solid plan on how to transform our slightly hearsey van into the ultimate Sandman tribute.
And to do that, we're back at Full Throttle Garage in Newcastle, where we've enlisted bush mechanic John Z to help, who's also a specialist in all things Holden.
Johnsy.
How you doing, man?
How you going, my brother? Good to see you.
Yeah.
So he already knows that we've got this WB Holden. What's your experience with them?
I cut my teeth on that motor. It was one of the first motors I ever built as an apprentice, and they come in the panel van. And of course, the panel van is, you know, one of those classic Aussie cars. You know, you can roll a mattress out in the back of the panel van, and you're set for days.
But we're a long way off that happening. My biggest concern's the car's exterior, but the engine's also looking pretty tired. So Johnsy and I need to strip down the key components to see how much life is left in this old hearse.
So if that's the key, then yep, we've definitely got some cleaning up and some tidying, some painting and some work to do, don't we?
I'll start taking a look at the ignition system and we'll just strip bits away and then we'll find things to do as we go, I'm sure.
Oh no, brother, I've got some bad news for you over this side, unfortunately. Even though these were a good carby, Verijet, but this one looks like it's had its day. A lot of carbon build-up. You got a lot of fuel leakage.
I can see that.
And the problems don't end there.
Oh man, you're joking.
A closer inspection of the car's water systems revealed deposits of sludge and grime.
What's happened over there?
It's everywhere. That water system, I mean, that will have run through all the hoses, the pump, the thermostat, the rad will be full of it. That
Block in the cylinder head.
It'll be full of it everywhere.
Sediment like this could cause blockages in the cooling system and lead to overheating.
We've barely even started on this car. I haven't even started thinking about the appearance of it, and the engine is already way worse than I thought.
Our world tour has brought us to the stunning shores of eastern Australia.
Look at that. It's so nice to see the ocean on my right-hand side. It's wonderful.
While Mike tops up his trucker's tan, Johnsy and I are cracking on with the mechanicals, trying to turn our black panel van into a funky Sandman surf wagon.
Can you still get the parts for those?
Well, you could. You'd probably have to hit up some old bloke in the middle of the stick somewhere. He still lives in a tin shed. It could be a struggle for us.
But that's not our biggest problem. I need to work out how we transform our van from looking like a hearse without emptying my purse.
Now, I'm on my way to go and draw some inspiration for our Holden panel van because me and Elvis, we have got a blank canvas and we do need to come up with some really creative ideas of what people want and what they're looking for because, remember, we still got to sell it.
So I'm off to meet a bucket load of sandmen.
Wow. That is fantastic. This one looks really pucker on the end. Look at that. How you doing, fella? What's your name?
Grant.
Grant. Immediately, I'm drawn to your vehicle. Two reasons. One, it's really bright, lovely colour, and I don't imagine it come out in the factory like that. So what have you got underneath the bonnet?
350 Chev with a 171 blower.
Oh, get in. Now that's just being greedy. So you've got a bonnet and a clamshell.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Oh, this is nice. Look at this one. Wow. That is sitting low, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, God, that's down on the tyre. But, dare I say, it gives it an amazing stance, doesn't it? I love it. Man, oh man, oh man. So what we got underneath here?
Iron block LS, 6 litre and 88mm turbo.
Those two bolted together produces how much horsepower, do you reckon?
A little bit over 800.
800 horsepower. Well, I love the fact that you've got all that power, but the one thing that draws me to it, really, is all about the stance. The stance is incredible, isn't it?
It's on shockwave airbags all round.
It sort of helps, doesn't it?
Makes a big difference.
Now that is a strong colour, isn't it?
What do you think of that, Mick?
I love it. Is this a genuine Sandman or a tribute car?
This is a genuine Sandman.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so this is...
Can I just, like,
Yeah,
I've touched the Sandman. How do you feel about people doing sort of Sandman tributes? Does that bother you? Or
No, not really, no.
OK, so you're happy that somebody would do a tribute car?
Yeah, they could do a tribute car, yeah.
Lovely.
So bright colour schemes seem to be winning over the fans, but there's always one exception to the rule.
I did notice this artwork.
Yep.
What's the inspiration behind this?
Just the fact that I really didn't want to build another stereotypical Sandman. I didn't want the waves to surf. Oh, I think you should have a lay in the back. I bet you won't last a bit more than 5 seconds in it. So lay down.
Oh my God! That is horrible. I don't like it.
At least I can tell Elvis exactly what I don't want our van to look like.
At the workshop, while Johnsy's off finding us a replacement carburettor, I'm trying to give our van a more purposeful look by dropping the suspension.
I've already done that one on that side. I'm about to change this coil spring. The whole kit costs just over 1,000 Aussie dollars, around £500, so it seems like money well spent to me. And one of the first things I've got to do is split this big ball joint here. I don't want to take the nut completely off. I just want to back it off because that's going to stop the whole thing falling apart once the ball joint breaks.
And when I say breaks, I mean it.
Right, there's a tapered joint in here which needs a massive shock loading to separate it, and this should do the trick.